Welcome folks to Final Fantasy World Division. Today we're gonna take a look-see at... Come on, game, give me something. We're gonna take a look-see at, where is she? At Medina. Medina is one of the oldest unit that you got in the game. Kinda. She has fantastic ties, as you can see. And she was used to farm content because of her special ability, her limit burst. So it was basically a big huge AoE that would basically lob everything into that. But it kinda got rusty through the ages because, I mean, ildyra is a better choice after all. Ildyra came out later than considering Medina. Medina also has these black mage subjob and some weird choices for her subjobs. So, I don't know, whatever. Let's go take a look at their abilities. And I cannot speak today, so weird. Okay, she's got the typical stuff from a black mage, ninja and green mage. And let's take a look instead at the enhancements. She's got flare enhancement. Now she deals she gets one more use and lowers the AP consumption of flare. Flare also deals maximum damage, so it's the biggest single target damage ability you can get. Blizzara is her signature ability, which lowers spirit of targets within a range for 3 turns and deals ice damage small and lowers healing power. Now, I'm not a fan of this small damage, right? It's so much. It didn't age well, considering there are other units that can deal medium or even large damage with the same AoE type. It's just it didn't age well. We also have a magic up enhancement. Raise spirit and magic piercing rate. This is good. This is very good because this is very meta. Okay, now the meta is shifted towards this spirit piercing penetration stuff. So basically the meta is tanks are useless, completely utterly garbage, and if you don't have these things you will deal pitiful damage. So anything else we need to take care in this EX board? No. So let's take a look see at the ability sets. What she's got. Black Magic Arcana obviously is the magic and spirit piercing rate thing. We got Shadowrunner and we've got Shukuchi, Savior's Protection and Max and Emerald Echo. Now Savior Protection gives you debuff resistance and magic attack resistance. Don't know why you will want that. Emerald Echo increases effect duration of buffs to debuffs by 1 turn. Now this is not bad, and I'll show you why in a second, but I've gone with Shadowrunner because Shadowrunner increases agility and luck. Agility allows me to reach crazy amounts of that. Now let's go with the Black Mage Arcanist, typical Black Mage stuff. It's based on the ice element, so Blizzard, we got Flare, we got Bio, we got Blizzard Arcanist, cool stuff. Sub ability, you've got Drain, Blizzara, Sleep. Now Blizzara is small damage, by the way. Sleep and Osmose, you need mostly Drain to get back to shape. Good. This is a good ability, no matter what, because it's self-sustainable. Meaning you don't have to rely on a healer to get back to full. We have the Green Mage. Green Mage has Deep Protect, De-Shell, Vitalize, Dispel, Ruin, and Bar Blizzard. I do not even bother with these things, honestly. It's just... I'm sorry, green mages are just not there. Ninja, now that's where the Emerald Echo comes into play. Now Ninja has some nice abilities. Now you have, you have Utsusemi, which now, if you use Emerald Echo, gives you 75 evasion for 1 turn, for 2 turns actually, because you have Emerald Echo. So instead of 1 you get 2 turns of evasion. Not bad, but the Side of Fate significantly raises our own accuracy rate for 1 turn, okay, we don't care, and guaranteed critical hit. This will be for 2 turns. So you cast this thing, and then for 2 turns you're gonna deal critical hit damage. So this allows you to make some funny builds by boosting the critical damage. And yep, pretty much you can make a critical damage based build with this. Now Hyoton, we don't care about that. Deals ice damage to target. It's a physical ability, so Chance of inflicting poison on target, we don't care about this one either. So we're gonna go with the basic Black Mage because I don't want to pull shenanigans. And also Cosmo Plume. Now Cosmo Plume lowers ice resistance of targets within range for 3 turns and deals large damage based on magic stat. Now this is a big ass huge AoE, like 2 squares AoE. Alright, diamond shaped. And has good range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range. No, actually it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 range. And yep, pretty much. Uses a lot of APs, by the way. And it can only be used once. So keep that in mind. Master ability. Ice unit allies, all the usual stuff. Own magic 40%, magic attack resistance, Cosmo Plume range, and range height. This was needed, however, still not enough. Still, this character still not get enough love. Let's not talk about Liarte's master ability too, because that's just plain challenged in a mental way. So let's go and play something. We're gonna test Medina. Okay, we got the equipment quest, I think. Yeah. So let's just get this one. Now, let's avoid some spoilers here. Okay, Medina is gonna use the Doom Twilight +5. If I ever find a rod that actually penetrates magic, I want that. But so far I got this one. We're gonna have this fantastic joyful item we got from a celebration. Gives me agility, doesn't give me anything interesting, just random stuff. Now you can use the Soul of Tamaza, or you can use maybe the Winter Coat, maybe you can use something else like the Crow Cloak, or basically just the Circlet or the Smart Coat. Everything is fine, even the Elf Cloak. You pick and choose. Now I give her the bells. You can give her anything else, really. It's just that the bells were already here, so I just gave her the bells. She's got Bahamut, but her default Esper should be Shiva, obviously. But just I have Bahamut, which is flat out better. And see, the stats are just better. Same agility, really, but the stats are just better. We got Trousseau as a magic, as a vision card, which it gives me a magic attack up and 190 magic. And we've got Ramu as secondary vision card, gives me magic and nothing else. So if you got better vision cards, of course you should try to use them. Now the Shiva vision card, although it's good, it gives you 170 magic, I think, something like that. But it doesn't give you anything to boost your damage. Okay, evasion, critical evasion, and ice attack resistance. Not much. Alternatively, you can use the Worm of Blizzard Winds phrases. This is also good, especially if you wanna go with a crit damage build. Can you use it? Yes. So this is actually very good, especially for the limited bestowed effect, but I don't have it to 99, so that's it. So let's go ahead and try Medina out. Oh, by the way, stats. She's got 5.3k HP, not the greatest. 1.4k magic, nice. She's got good luck, good dexterity, and 103 agility. 103 agility. This is almost as fast as my Glaciela. She's very fast. That's thanks to Shadowrunner, by the way. Without Shadowrunner she would go to 96, something like that. So let's go ahead and play. Oh, agility means she's gonna be acting faster, meaning she can lob those small damage spells more times. Okay. Okay, Caniston is gonna... can you do a dragon dive? You can do a dragon dive pretty much. So I'm sorry, Medina, but those two are taken. Now, what can you do? Cosmo Plume. See, that's a big ass huge AoE. Now, if only you could place it somewhere. Can you place it in a way that you get more than 2 guys? No, you cannot. But we don't have many buffs. Okay, we have Toad, we have Sleep, we have Revitalize. So once you deplete your APs, you're basically a sitting duck. So maybe if you don't have Revitalize, you can slot in Ninja or Green Mage to get those AP back by casting weird spells. Also we have Blizzaga, deals 4.8 damage. Also let's take into account their resistances because that's okay. Neutral towards magic. Great, fantastic. So 4.8 damage, it's absolutely atrociously low. And that was Blizzaga. Blizzaga is medium damage. Okay, that's so medium damage is 4.8. Blizzara is 4k. Blizzara Arcanist is 4.7. Now we have Drain, which is 3.3. That's actually good, considering it's gonna. We also have Bio for 3.1k. We have Blizzard for 4.4k of damage. So Sleep obviously doesn't work. Toad obviously 36%. So these status effects are just bad. So the only thing we can do is use Cosmo Plume. Now Cosmo Plume we need to move a little bit. Cosmo Plume is gonna deal 4.7 damage to the bomb. To this guy is gonna deal 7k damage. Now this was good back in the day. Now there's also something to be said. Basically she's the only magic user in the party, so that could be a problem because, you know, my damage is skewed towards piercing in my team here. I don't have to tell you why, because you can see it. We have 3 spear users, 1 tank which is basically non-existent, but it is what it is. Can I cast the real spell? Thank you. She's gonna deal 6k damage, so it's not that bad. Okay, what do we have here? We need to cast some spells here. Now we're gonna cast Blizzara. Blizzara is not gonna kill these guys. However, I would like to kill those 2 Cactors. Can I? Okay, we can drop this. Alright, done. Now keep in mind, these guys might actually have some resistances. Neutralizing Lens. Now this one has weakness to magic, a resistance to piercing. We're gonna deal 5.8k with a free-to-play unit. That becomes 9k. And you are gonna do Obliterate. And I'm gonna play trying to basically play normally, so you could see how she would behave in a real fight. Now, of course, as you can see, there's not much she's doing. She's not doing that much. Even though she has great agility, though. Blizzara is gonna deal 4k damage, so basically this guy is dead, just wait. There you go. Overall, she didn't age well, but the damage was kinda, you know, she's not in a magic focus party, so that could be the issue. Again, vision cards, that's another issue. The weapon, it's another issue. So if you can get something with speed, piercing, penetration, that would be great. Or magic penetration for the matter. Now you could go with that crit damage build. It's also a possibility that improves her viability. However, you're gonna lose that juicy Shadowrunner buff. That's also a thing you need to consider. So overall, you get her for free nowadays, but you do not get her to maximum limit break. You only get like couple of limit breaks in, maybe a third one, I don't remember, maybe, yeah, or 2 or 3 limit breaks you get for free. The others you need to make on your own. You can get her, by the way, for free in the mug shop. I think you have to go into the guild medals, or maybe it was the friends. I think it's the friends, right? Friends. Am I going no, friends. Medina unit shard. You can get her alongside with Ildyra, Mashuri, and Ketone. That means that you can max her out for basically free. However, if you happen to stumble upon Ildyra, I strongly recommend you skip Medina and go for Ildyra, because Ildyra is just much better. She's got huge AoE, much damage, big heals, fantastic unit whatsoever. She's lower than Medina, so Medina has the agility factor in that pumps her up, but from a damage point perspective, let's just say that black mages are really horrible units now in the current state of the game. Consider the fact that they are new. She was dealing, if not less, equal damage to the spear units. Slightly less, I would say, because once you use that Cosmo Plume, you're basically stuck with stupid abilities that deal medium or small damage. So, but she's not tanky. The problem is the other units are tankier than her because they are melee units, so they can stay much longer in the fight. Not that much, but you get the point. So they trade a little bit of damage to get to the survivability. Medina is a flat out mage. She dies with a slap. You slap her in the cheeks or in the butt cheeks and she's gonna fall down and cry. So that's a big problem. The fact that the black mage is not an upgraded unit job yet corroborate the problem. She's just, let's say, if you had to spend Vizier on this unit, I will not recommend it. I will also not recommend using the Blossoms, but if you wanna go because you don't have any other magical units available, then you do what you want. But the 6 Blossoms, you can get other units that for 6 Blossoms will do much better. If you're looking at the unit ice pool, or the ice unit pool, I don't have limited units or whatsoever, but you can already see there are better units that can take those Blossoms and use them in a better way. Also, ice doesn't have many casters, so I don't have limited units, and you can see there are only a couple of casters here, maybe 5 casters total. Actually 4, let's remove Chell. We have Sweetheart Salir, uses magic. We have, I don't know this name, Zoma. And then you have useless dude here, so you got 3 units at best, okay, that use magic stat. Also, we can make an argument for Gilgamesh, but that's a topic for another day. So these 2 guys, do not consider them. Yeah, I don't think she will fit well in your ice team, but consider the fact that we got Ildyra. She's completely loses all reasons to level her up, unless you're a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius fan and you wanna use her somehow. Yeah. Otherwise, I do not recommend. Like, obviously, get the shards once you've done maxing out the other units in the friend medal shop. But other than that, pretty hard to justify the 6 Blossoms, because you've got probably many more units to work on. But that's my take. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.